Hello and welcome everybody. Today I am just going to be playing on my shadow tank, and I thought I'd go through. We're going to do just a little bit of seeing how I play, talk a little bit about some of the things that I do, or just if you want to watch, see. Right now I'm a preferred player, not a subscriber, so I can only access open world content and some flashpoints. Hopefully we're going to find ourselves in the mass mode flashpoint queue and be able to pick up a good game. And just, yeah, if you're kind of wondering about how I play or some of the things that I do, see kind of, different ways I move around, how the camera, how I control that as I'm playing, just stuff like that, give you a good idea. So hopefully you enjoy. Yeah, I got Shae set to DPS. If you're playing a tank, that is the optimal companion. Shae set to DPS. If you're playing a DPS character, Alter Zorn or whatever he is, the new companion, he's a good choice. He's not quite as good as Shae, but what he does is he targets enemies and allows you to deal an extra 10% damage to them. He places like the circular icon around them, targeting thing, and I don't know. he makes it so you do more damage, and that against like a single target, that makes him a better companion than Shae Vizsla. But Shae has a really good AoE attack. So, it's really going to depend on, if you're killing lots of little weak guys, Shae is still going to be better, because you're not going to benefit much from that 10% damage buff that he provides. But a single beefier target, he's the better companion than Shae. And then if you're playing as a healer, you'd also want to use Shae. Similar idea with tanking. You just don't do enough damage on your own to benefit from that 10% off the damage you do. So Shae's damage outpaces him. He does more at that point to a single target, and she always does more to group good AoE. But, it's not always possible to get good group AoE. I'm gonna go on a bad path. There's not many enemies down that way. I like Rishi, but it sucks that they started making it like this super pretty planet, and then they kind of just stopped partway through. They're like, eh. I forget where I was. I know I was talking about companions and which ones are better. And why Shae has a freaking awesome AoE attack, but it only is a very small area. One thing I didn't realize about Shadow Tank is for force speed, there's a passive that slows enemies within 5 meters of you when you use force speed, and I used to always wonder why. It was super annoying. I had this problem where I'd be cloaked, and then friggin' I'd use force speed, get past a group of enemies, and they'd see me. And the thing was, I'd usually be cloaking like right close to them and force speeding immediately. I wasn't like cloaked for quite a while and then using force speed near them, so I didn't really clue in what was going on. Probably also look at redoing some of my utilities since we're not in an operation boss. Let's see what we got. Faster force speed is always good. Care about that. Yeah, we want our AoE to do more damage or spammable AoE. I think at this point probably the nerve-wracking best. Yes, that's really good. Okay, so I'm going to take that because there's nothing better, and then I'll probably take quality of life. Thinking just run a little bit faster. Yes, extra resilience, always good. Resilience is longer, that's always such a good one. See there, force speed slows all enemies within 5 meters by 75%. 2.5 seconds? Yeah, no problem. When you're cloaked and trying to sneak past them. I like this one. This is really useful for just running around open world, getting your shadow stride reset all the time. See, this is nice when you're off tanking. Increase your force regen. That's also another good one to consider. And this is the reflect, but you don't absorb any incoming damage, which is also kind of nice, but I'd rather have the extra resilience and cloak. If you're fighting, even if I'm not fighting really hard bosses, it's nice to know I have it. Why do they have to be veteran mode flashpoints? Why can't they, like, it's so dumb that you can't do a harder difficulty and have that count. Although I do understand that part of the reason why they have galactic seasons is because they want people to play content they don't usually play. But still, I guess. But that's also why I see so many high-level, like, max-geared players in flashpoints now, compared to before. Oh, damn. Alright, well, I'll put us... I guess I'll also queue us for vet. What's your flashpoints again? Okay. Oh, we ended up getting a master anyways, not a veteran, even though I queued us for both. No, not always. A lot of times we still get vets. Same, right? Oh, yeah, always sucks when you gotta wait on that one person who wasn't paying attention that the queue popped. Well, frick, yeah, I've been sitting here for 10 minutes without a queue. If you hadn't come along, I don't know when it would have popped. I know.
Not even a challenge. This is too easy. Not even a challenge.
Searching for allies? Someone shared that with me or what? Oh. Are we still doing masters or did it switch to veteran? Because that person never accepted. So we just got a second pop. I didn't even pay attention. Yeah. Shae's at the end.
Approaching torch.
No, they were a pain to heal when we were lower level. We got... Oh, this is a master. Flashpoint. Let's get an AoE pump to get them off you as quick as possible. Oh, and I got stunned right after I used my stun break. On a stun. That's why I hate using stun breaks. She gets freaking stunned immediately again. Oh well. I didn't even use an opener there. Just went straight into my regular attacks because I'm like, nah, these guys aren't gonna rip threat off me. They're like, don't lazy tank! I don't like that. Is that cleansable? That one? This ability right here that's on me, this debuff, is it cleansable? Okay, cool. Just curious. Ah, damn it! There's shit everywhere. Holy crap. Wow, I'm not used to doing this on master mode. Come on, right back in. Try and get more of those guys under my control. Trying to hold aggro on some of these ads when they spawn in, but holy. It felt hectic.
Don't know what you're doing in our
If your
compound.
DPS know what they're doing, Jos and
Since
Valk
you're
isn't
here,
as that bad.
See what you're made of.
They do. They are definitely challenging. And if someone gets knocked off the ring, that sucks, obviously. I don't remember which set of rooms these are until I go in them. Yeah, I know which one this is. We gotta spawn the little dudes and then find the big guy. So I got almost all of the ads before you pull healer aggro on anything. Oh, okay. Well, 2 of them ran. You just want to keep resetting the room. I find that, like, it's really frustrating sometimes how inconsistent that method is of resetting the room. I usually don't do it anymore. That wandering men bounce. I know, it's great. I didn't even need my cleaving cut there. They're all dead by the time I used it. Yeah, for AoE, always great to start off with a slow time, but I'm just waiting until they're grouped up a little more before I use it. There we go, now I got everybody on me. There he is, okay. AoE rotation on the shadow is so easy. Oh, except that somebody was doing single target damage to the main boss, so they ripped off me. I wasn't paying enough attention to that. No, it was the Vanguard. Well, I've guarded Loki as well, so I think that's part of the reason. But depending which class Vanguard you are, you don't have good AoE. So maybe. Yeah, apparently it was the right choice, because apparently this Vanguard doesn't know how to play that well in comparison.
Like, if you guard a sage of...
Oh, I love how they all leapt to me. That was nice. Make my job easy. Actually, I want to say that all Vanguards have really good AoE. I'm not sure, I could be wrong about that, but they all do. Now that I think about it. Wow, that stun is really long. I should have used the stun breaker. Well. What? I taunted? The game glitched out on my taunt. It didn't work. Like, it burned it, but it didn't actually taunt the boss. That was super annoying. Unless the friggin' Vanguard just happened to taunt for some weird reason right after I taunted, but that's really unlikely. Come on, I used my stun break yet. Here for the game. Oops, I should use Cascade to be there. Doesn't matter, I got stunned anyways. Red drop.
I didn't want to do that unless I absolutely have to.
Thank you for remembering that. Although I do have lots of taunts, so it wouldn't have been a big deal. I started looking at someone else. Alright, now for the main course, Jos and Valk. Yeah. The Vanguard seems to be playing a little bit better now, though. I might actually end up switching my guard. We'll see, though, because this is... We'll see how the Vanguard does on this fight, because you can get screwed as a melee if you're not careful.
Done pretty well for yourselves. But you're in the arena now.
we don't get
Meet Jos and Valk.
Correct.
Husband and wife, tough as Durasteel, undefeated, and still eager to prove themselves.
I kind of don't remember the timing for avoiding their attacks either, because it's been so long since we've been in here. I think we fight Valk first. I think Valk stays down first.
I will destroy you!
Nope, I was wrong. It's Jos.
My husband, the pushover.
Look at all those stacks I got. 8 stacks. Yeah, interesting. 9. What do they do? Execute. You are vulnerable to an execute move. Oh crap. Oh crap. Run! When that aerial strike happens, you just run. When the channel finishes.
This is how it's done, Jos.
Ah! Holy crap, almost got knocked off the edge. That scared me.
Like watching
Sweeping
dust
gunfire,
gather.
you just don't stand in it. That's pretty easy. Oh! Run. Avoid your circles. As long as you keep moving, you can easily avoid them. Get threat back on me. And notice, oh, I'm not in sweeping gunfire, but the frickin' Vanguard is. They're like, I'm just gonna stand in the
Think you
sweeping
always
fight.
fight better, Riddle.
Why? Okay, run away from your red circles. Now.
Let him have it.
It is scary though how like when they come down you could potentially get punted off the edge. You really got to think about your positioning when they're not down. And the next one's gonna come down.
Together we can't lose. My husband, the pushover.
I don't think I can tank both at the
Think
same
you always
time.
fight better, Riddle.
Aerial strike, run now. Damn it, I didn't keep running long enough. And run out of red circles. No, I didn't have enough speed to avoid it.
My husband.
Oh, this time she's tracking me with her sweeping gunfire thing. I'm vulnerable to an execute move. That's why I don't think I can. Ooh. I think both aerial strike and run. Also red circles, run. Oh.
Let him have it. Think you always fight better, Riddle.
I'm stunned. That's not good. Can you interrupt him? I need him interrupted. Fuck.
Let him have it.
Actually, I don't know if you can interrupt him. Can you? When he's doing maul.
Think you always
Because he's
fight
not,
better,
he's
Riddle.
normally, he's not interruptible. Did you get knocked off the edge, huh? That sucks.
Let him have it.
Yeah.
Think you always fight better, Riddle.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this flashpoint. I don't remember all the mechanics. Jos leaves behind a very nasty dot when he places his ignored debuff, looks like an icon for grab round, on the tank and jumps to someone else. So I should be using a cooldown there. I don't know if it's still applicable. It might be. Sweeping gunfire, yeah, that's damage. Know that. Anyone getting attacked by him will build up execute stacks that last for 1 minute and reach the max of 10 stacks. This debuff makes you more vulnerable to his execute moves such as maul and his dot. the aerial strike, of course, because it leaves a dot on you. It's a lot of damage. So in the third phase, Josh is not supposed to use his nasty dot on tanks when they reach 10 execution stacks, but uses Maul instead. What I could try is I could try stealthing out of combat to see if that clears my stacks when I get up in stacks. Yep, it does. Cool. Okay, so I can just cheese the mechanic with my stealth out of combat. Run for aerial strike. Run, 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 run. Nice. I don't think anyone got the dot, did they, that time? When
do you finally destroy them?
And she's coming down soon. Valk, so sure I won't get thrown off the edge. Did she throw you off the edge?
Like watching dust gather.
Yeah, just why does sweeping gunfire follow me? I didn't think it did. I thought you could just move out of it. I don't know if it's worth trying to do this with a healer here, but yeah, this guy, this Vanguard, he's just like, I hit things. That's all I do. I hit things, and it's like, dude, hitting things is not helpful if you're gonna take like a bajillion damage. I'm gonna put 2 cloaks on for this fight, actually.
I will destroy you!
My husband, the pushover.
Get ready to move and run.
When do you finally destroy them, huh?
Make sure you're in the middle. She's gonna come down any second. There we go. Oh, 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 oh.
Like watching dust gather.
Oh, this fucking Vanguard! He literally jumps right into sweeping gunfire as I'm standing there. He's like, I'm just gonna jump right in and stand right in front with the tank while sweeping gunfire is going on. Like, ah, can you like not be an idiot? Let me do my job as a tank and don't like fucking make me carry your baby ass. Wow, someone almost got knocked off. That sucks. Thankfully they didn't. So. I like how with 4 speed it's pretty easy to get out of the whatchamacallit, red circle. Yeah, they're all on you.
Together we can't lose.
Oh.
My husband,
St.
the
Joe is fight
pushover.
better, Riddle.
Aerial strike and run. I'm not even going to try and move out of these red circles this time. But it'd be nice if the frickin' Vanguard wouldn't stack them on me.
My husband, the pushover.
St. Joe is fight better, Riddle. Let him have it.
Aerial strike. I missed that one. Pulling it out.
St. Joe is fight better,
Oh,
Riddle.
this. Oh god, that hurt.
Let him have it.
Not really, because you were healing me, but still. It was painful to watch happen in front of my eyes. Oh, that was dumb. I shouldn't have used my AoE taunt there. I should have saved it until I stealth out next. Aerial strike and run.
St. Joe is fight better, Riddle.
He doesn't do it on the tank, which is nice, so technically I don't need to run it. At least that's what it seems like.
Josh, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. Leaking gunfire. It's not on me. It's on the Vanguard. Or whatever. You can't move out of it if it's targeting you.
Keep up, Valk.
Aerial strike. Wait, are we splitting our damage? Oh, we're splitting our damage. This is painful. Okay. That is a big problem. I didn't even realize that we were splitting our damage. There's no way the damage on Valk is just from AoE damage.
Let him have it.
That's way too much stealth missing. I don't have. Oh, I do have a stealth, but you know.
Doing it wrong.
Josh is dead, but he's still doing his maul because I stealthed out. That's so funny. Just standing there mauling on my screen, even though he's dead. Josh. I don't know, maybe I did. I meant Josh. Using gunfire on me. Not much I can do about it. It sucks that it's one you can't run out of. I thought it was. Yep, I know. This fight is super annoying, having to watch your positioning so you don't get knocked off the edge. No, you just said it's hard to heal. You didn't mention anything about getting knocked off. I got a Sentinel. That's a replacement.
Great.
Sorry. I didn't do it intentionally.
Shae.
Yeah. I know, she's a harder boss to do melee. Much harder. It's so weird how, like, other than those 3 rooms that you have to go do with different enemies, all the trash mob on here are just like a couple groups of ads. They're really easy. There's our flamethrower. I don't want to get it on anyone else.
I thought you could fight.
This guy ripped thread off me. Say he knows what he's doing. I cannot avoid unload. It follows me. Flamethrower again. Don't want that on anyone else. And now the problem with the lightning. I mean the lava, not lightning.
So here I found it really annoying the Sentinel.
Oh, and he just stood in the flamethrower.
Yeah, he just kept standing in front of me. Super annoying.
What is with this teleporting she just did? These guys are making my life miserable. They're giving me nowhere to stand so the flamethrower doesn't go on them. Oh, and I lost thread again.
Yeah, as I said, sometimes I'm a bit of a lazy tank. Might need to taunt just a little more often some days.
How the is there? Holy crap! I've used so many taunts. Is this guy just that good at DPS that I actually need to pay attention? Oh no, he's getting a guard.
Now the
Because
fighting starts.
I'm getting a little tired of, nope, didn't kill the grapple droid in time.
Yeah, there's supposed to be some mechanic there where you can kill that grapple droid as soon as it spawns in and prevent some of the damage. Because then you don't get pulled in, but yeah, it's a bit hard to pull off.
Ah. Flamethrower, okay. Yeah, I'm not totally sure if there's some mechanic I don't know about threat swaps, but I don't think the boss actually ever dumps threat, so I think you always keep the amount of threat you had, but occasionally will just do an attack on another player that you can't do anything to really prevent as a tank. Like that jump right there. You just have to let it happen. There's some fights where you can time your taunt in such a way that if you know it's coming, you can time the taunt to catch their attention.
I'm taking you down.
But a lot of fights, it's just, there's no way to reliably time it. Making sure we're getting out of that damage. Oh, don't stand in the... Ah. I'm trying to keep the flamethrower off of them, and they just refuse. They're like, no, I want to come and get friggin' Dot from the flamethrower. It's like, ah!
You're good.
Don't stand in front of the boss. She does conals. Stop standing in front of the boss, you stupid centard! Sorry, hon. You can't hear me.
Not bad.
Oh, nice healing. I noticed a couple times there you were almost out of force. I gotta kill more enemies on this planet for galactic seasons. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope that you did find that quite useful. We went through Master Mode, Blood Hunt, Flashpoint there. You could see a bunch of different things. You could hear me bitching sometimes. When you have a healer in the same room as you. Sometimes I tend to bitch a little too much about people doing things maybe not quite the way that I would think they should do it. And I hope that that gave you an idea. I wouldn't say that you should look at my gameplay and feel like I played flawlessly. You know, I get pretty lazy, especially doing flashpoints and stuff. I know some things I do suboptimal, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I've started doing nightmare raiding. And, you know, once I start learning the fights and the mechanics, it's not like I can't do it. So definitely, you don't have to be a perfect player, and it's alright to strive to be the perfect player and do everything as best as possible, but at the same time, you want to play the game that's going to be fun for you. So, again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you around in the next one.